All right, so for writing today, we are going to be focusing on our handwriting. And we're going to be focusing on what makes our handwriting look amazing, what makes it not look amazing, and how we can make it look better. So, sorry. The first thing I want you to do is we're going to do a little warm up. So, grab this or a piece of paper and a pencil. Either grab this or a piece of paper and a pencil. Grab this and a expo marker, or grab a piece of paper and a pencil. Grab this or a piece of paper and a pencil. All right, you ready for your challenge? You ready? I'm going to set my timer for 2 minutes.
No, I'm not ready. I don't have anything.
All right, hurry, quick. Piece of paper and a pencil or this? Piece of paper and a pencil or this? Piece of paper and a pencil or this? Yes, Ali.
Can I go get my expo?
Yes. Piece of paper and a pencil or this? All right, I'm gonna give Ali and Camila about 30 more seconds, then we're gonna do our challenge. Should be a pretty easy challenge. All right. You shouldn't be writing on your thing just yet. Okay, y'all ready for the challenge? Here's your challenge. I'm setting my timer for 2 minutes. Okay? During that 2 minutes, we are both at the same time going to write the alphabet. Serious. We're writing the alphabet. Okay, you have 2 minutes. You ready? We're going to write the little letter and the big letter. So you need to write the capital and the little letter. You have 2 minutes. Ready? Go. You have about 45 seconds left. Go. You should be writing your alphabet. You got.
I'm done.
15 seconds. All right, you don't need to tell me you're done.
This was a pretty easy challenge.
Okay, mute. Okay, finish up your last few letters. Finish up your last few letters.
Michelle, done.
Perfect. Finish up your last few letters. All right, then I want you to hold it up to the screen because I want to see. Hold it up to the screen. Okay, I see Aaron's, I see Walter's, I see Camila's, I see Kason's, I see Nathan's. Okay, anybody else? Those are the only people that did it? Kylan, hold it closer. All right, I see Bella's. I see Dimitri's. I see Kylan's. All right, so I want you to look at your alphabet, okay? I want you to look at your alphabet, and I want you to look at my alphabet. Do you see any similarities, any differences? Any similarities, any differences?
I see my differences.
Okay.
Can I say them?
Yeah, give us one.
So that your letters look more like you had more time to make them look better than mine.
Okay, but did I have more time than you did?
No.
No, I wrote mine at the same time, right?
Right, but your letters look more, how do I say them?
They're more neat.
Yeah.
Okay. So Walter actually literally nailed it on the head. So we are really looking at today our neatness, our handwriting. Because one thing that I have noticed when I have been looking at our handwriting, when we've been writing, is sometimes we don't always write to what I feel like is the best of our ability. A lot of you, I do think, write to the best of your ability, and you write with neat handwriting all the time. Some of you, I think, can get a little slappy, okay? So every single time we write, we want to write to the best of our ability. Every single time we write, we want to write to the best of our ability, okay? To the best that we can. So if that means you need to take a little bit longer to write, then you take a little bit longer to write. If that means you need to take a few more minutes to make sure that your lines or that your letters are on the line, you take a few more minutes to make sure your letters are on the lines. It's okay if you take a little bit longer to write because you're trying to make sure your letters look good. But there's no reason for us to have sloppy handwriting, okay? Because I know a lot of us have really good handwriting. Sometimes we just go a little fast. And y'all know Miss Chandler can have sloppy handwriting too sometimes. Sometimes when I write, my handwriting is not pretty. But I know if I take a few more minutes, a few more seconds to write, I could probably make it look even better. Okay? All right. So, y'all can erase. So now let's talk about, okay? So now I want to talk about kind of just a few things that we want to remember when we are writing. Okay, I want to talk about a few things that I want to remember while we're writing, and then we're going to get to our personal narrative. So, when you're writing, we are going to be looking at, do your words sparkle? And you're probably going to say, well, what does that mean? Do my words sparkle? How do I make my words sparkle? Well, there's a few questions you can ask yourself, okay? Few questions. the big one is, for a lot of us, did you write on the line? That's a big one for a lot of us. Did you write on the line? Because I know some of us have the tendency to write not on the line, and we write everywhere but on the line. So it's really important that you write in between the lines, right? Did you write on the line? Are you writing on the lines in your notebooks? Or are your words everywhere else but on the lines? Okay?
Do we need this anymore?
No, you don't need it anymore. Okay? The next one is, can you read your writing? If you look at your writing, can you read it? If you can read it, then I can probably read it. But if you can't even read your writing, then there's a really good chance that I can't read your writing. If you can't read your writing, then there's a really good chance I can't read your writing. I might be able to, just depending on what it looks like, because sometimes I'm good at that. And then we want to ask ourselves, do your letters look neat? Okay, do your letters look neat? Can I tell what each letter is? Or do some of your letters look the same? Did you spend time making sure your letters look neat and that I can tell that your B is a B and that I can tell your A is an A and your A doesn't look like an O? Okay, so this is what we're going to be focusing on in writing this week, is really looking at handwriting and making sure we are writing on the lines and that our handwriting looks really, really neat when we write. Got it? Can we all say that we promise we're going to write with our best handwriting and we're going to always make sure our handwriting looks super, super, super neat? Thumbs up. We all promise that. We're going to make sure our handwriting looks super, super neat all the time. Awesome. Okay.